Hello, Andrew Collishaw, and a very warm welcome to this video. Personally, I think this can be one of the more difficult aspects of law of attraction, trying to understand the reasons why it seems like it's not working for you. So why does it seem that law of attraction is not delivering to us? What are the reasons that might be the case? Law of attraction tells us that things can change very quickly, and very quickly indeed for some people, it seems. In our eagerness to experience something better for ourselves, we sometimes forget that we've had a lifetime of thoughts, beliefs, expectations, and experiences that may come into play when we are pursuing law of attraction. For example, we may have spent the last 20 years having a really nutritionally low diet, which has resulted in subclinical deficiencies, causing physiological stress to our body and our emotions. And this could have easily contributed to your health status as it is today. Here are 4 ways that could help you to minimize the time that you're feeling that you're not making a lot of progress with your LOA techniques. All of these techniques can be incorporated as a longer-term strategy, as well as processes to use when things are getting tough for you. When I personally feel that there's a lack of progress, I used to find it really difficult to pull through those times, but now after a lot of practice, it's become easier to get back on track. It's not always easy, but certainly by practicing and having some of the habits of LOA principles in place, that can make the process a little easier and sometimes a lot easier. So I'm going to share 4 tips with you. And also remember, it does take time and practice to get better at seeing beyond the feeling that things are not progressing for you. Positive focus, the golden rule to healing, especially if it's something that's longer standing that you're dealing with or has very strong and dominant symptoms. Really important to do what we can, when we can, to maintain a positive focus. It's so important to focus on aspects that are positive, good, improving, working well, feel good, or bring you pleasure. Now, this is not always possible. I do understand that, of course, but as much as we can, we've got to keep that positive beacon alight, and we need to be able to identify those things that are actually positive in our life as we're moving towards better health and healing and better well-being. Put it this way, we have a choice to put our energy towards a disease or towards health and well-being. So simply write down all the positive things you have been experiencing. Make it a habit, do it regularly, writing down, thinking through the day that you've had and recording all of those positive things that have happened to you during the day and letting those become a focus to some degree or another. And sometimes it's very difficult to find those positive things, but do your best and make it become a habit so that you can naturally, more easily see the positive aspects. Even if it's really general and not specifically related to a particular illness, it can be something positive that fits in that category. Dwell on these. Embellish them. Number 2 is finding the correct resonance. I often talk about visualizations and affirmations and the issue of relevance and appropriateness. So an important way to deal with a perceived lack of progress is to make sure the things that you're aiming for are aligned with and resonate with your inner desires. Number 3, enjoy the process. When we think law of attraction is failing, remember that part of the process is getting from where you are now to where you want to be. And number 4, recording. I often talk about recording your progress. I have numerous journals and documents, spreadsheets to regularly record my progress with LOA principles. If I ever need to remind myself the law of attraction is in fact at play in my life, I go back and read some of the things that I've written about. So a really important way to lessen the feelings that law of attraction is not working for you is to take the time to develop good law of attraction techniques over time. Today we've talked about some of the ways that you can actually do that. This is Andrew Collishaw, and I really hope that you've enjoyed listening to this video and that it's got you thinking about some of the important issues with LOA. And I'll look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.